everyone, welcome back and good Monday morning, y'all. We are back to do one envelope today. I was hoping to start my new binder for Monday, but I realized I really need to finish up one more envelope in my holiday and celebrations section so that I am fully done with that and don't have to think about it anymore. And then next week, I can go ahead and start my new Monday binder. With that being said, I also have some news that I just got the other day. Not sure exactly the whole details of things. I'll let you in on a little bit of things that are going on. And also our new product launch for Etsy as well. We are bringing binders on board. And we are also going to do a print and ship option for those who do not have computers and or printers. I've been asked a couple of times if I would put that up as well on my Etsy shop. So we're going to work on trying to get that loaded up today as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and show you the last envelope in our holiday and celebrations that we need to work on for the year. Do remember that all holidays and celebrations are fully funded for the whole year of 2023, along with Christmas for 2023, along with Pets Christmas for 2023, and all the things. We are only working on one envelope, and we are going to complete that envelope today, so I don't have any more worries considering that envelope. It may look like we may not be here for this coming Christmas. We will have to see what is going to be held for that. The reason for that is I will explain that here in just a moment. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let you know how much we have for our envelope today. This will complete our Christmas decor envelope, y'all. We do have the Christmas tree. Now we are working towards just going ahead and making sure that we have a tree skirt, that we have the items that we need for our, trying to make sure my denominations are in order, y'all. I thought they weren't. I picked them up backwards. So anyways, we need to have a tree skirt. We need to have the bulbs and the lights and a tree topper. We currently have $160 in here right now. So we have $120 and $40. This will end up being $300 now, and we are going to close Christmas decor because I'm pretty sure between the lights, the Christmas tree skirt, the little bulbs that we plan to get, and the tree topper, we should be able to do that for $300 or less. So again, we have the Christmas decor now fully funded. We also have Christmas for 2023 fully funded, not only for the kids, but for the grandbaby and for the pets as well. And we have all of that taken care of. And our penny challenge is already done because I went ahead and decided to do it in a quicker sense with the windfall that we had. So that is the only envelope we're going to stuff today. I apologize. I was really excited about starting my new envelopes today in my new binder, but we're going to go ahead and talk about this new binder because we will be starting it next week. Let's go ahead and put this binder over here. And with this new binder, y'all, I am going to start putting some binders up on Etsy. So in that binder, you're going to get 12 envelopes, 12 trackers, a bunch of dice that go with the trackers, and I also am going to give you 12 of these trackers so that you're able to go ahead and if you pull something out of one of your binder envelopes, you're able to track it that way as well. And I just thought that would be an easy way. Now, these do not fit inside the A6 binders, but they are hole punched and you can put them on the outside in front of the envelope or behind the envelope, however you would like to do it. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to list, I believe it's 9 binders that I have in stock to list. And with that being said, this is what you're going to get. And this is the same envelope binder system that I'm going to be starting this coming next Monday, now that we finally fulfilled our envelope for the Christmas challenge. And that was the last of the holiday and celebrations envelope that I needed to do. And I just wanted to get that out of the way. So with this being said, the first 6 envelopes that you'll get, they'll also come with the zippered envelope. They'll come with the trackers. They come with the dice that are needed as well. So the first 6 trackers here do have a 6-sided dice. It also comes with a pair of dice as well. That way you can roll your color and then go to whatever color tracker that you need to. and you can go ahead and then decide to roll one dice or roll both the dice. And as you're rolling those dice, it will tell you how much you need to put in. For example, if you roll this color and then the pair of dice, you roll 2 6s, in the first square you'll put a 12. And next time you roll the dice and you land on this color, you can choose to roll 1 dice, 2 dice, or even if you have more dice in your house, the more dice you roll, the more money you can possibly save. And then you fill out the entire tracker and then you add it all up and then get a total at the bottom. Now here on the left hand side, you'll see that I have something written here. Yours will not be written in, it will be completely blank. That way I give you a little spot so you can write what you might want to use this tracker for and save for, and that's what I have done here. So starting Monday, I've got this set up for myself, but again, I'm going to be putting this on Etsy. You'll have all 6 of the colors. There's 1, 2, 3. They're all the same format. 4, 5, and last but not least is number 6. And again, down at the bottom on the left hand side, they will always be blank so that you can fill in your own category. With that being said, you're also going to get the 4-sided dice, the 6-sided dice, the 8-sided dice. Now, let me explain the 10-sided dice real quick. In the 10-sided dice, which is also the same kind of dice that we use for our Dungeons and Dragons game, the number 10 is not actually a 10, it's a 0, but it is 10-sided, so that 0 actually is a 10 for the 10-sided dice challenge. So just remember that if you roll the 0, you're actually rolling a 10, and that is how that one is calculated. Or you can choose to roll it and land on that 0. You can choose to have a freebie and pass whether you want to do the 10-sided dice challenge or not. So with that being said, you can do 2 options with that. So you get the 10-sided dice, the 12-sided dice, and the 20-sided dice. Now, these 2 back here are actually just for my own personal use because I'm going to make these same trackers, and they're set up the same way as the colored dot dice is, with the exception that these you don't have a category down here to write in, but it's all set up with the same type of square situation. And when you roll a 20-sided dice and you land on 19, square number 1 will be 19. If you land on 15 next time, square number 2 will be 15. So you have no idea what you're going to come out with for savings. It's pretty much the luck of the roll, and I thought that would be a really cool setup. Now, the reason these last 2 here are blank are, again, for my personal use. I'm going to set up a Mega Mall challenge here and a Shut the Box challenge. Now, I already have Shut the Box from Reinventing Renee, and I also have the Mega Mall challenge. And with those 2, I am not actually selling those because those are products from other shops. I'm just making my own trackers so that I can keep track of it myself. I will not be selling those trackers at all. Those are only for my personal use, but I just wanted to tell you why I had empty envelopes in the back. And again, I will not be selling that in the set that I'll be selling. So once again, you're going to get a 6-colored dot, and you're going to get a pair of dice. That is actually going to go with the first challenge, which is the 6-colored dot challenge. It also comes with a sheet that I printed out after I typed it up, and that will accompany this binder as well to show you how to play that game. And then you can just use it as you want to use it. Again, you can put different categories for different colors, just like I did here down on the left-hand side. Choose your categories, and when you roll that colored dice and it comes up on that specific color, you go straight to that tracker, and then you roll your dice and decide how much you're going to save. 1 dice will allow you to save up to $6 each time you roll it. If you roll the pair, you can save up to $12 every time that you roll the dice. And if you've got more dice in the house, as I said, go ahead and grab your handful of dice if you can and count all of them up and roll them all, and then go ahead and put them into the squares. The reason I leave this as an open-ended challenge is so that it can fit anyone's budget. It doesn't matter how tight your budget is or how high your budget is. It just depends on how many dice you want to roll. So again, the 6-colored dot dice will come with the pair, and then each one of the sided challenge dice, the 4, the 6, the 8, the 10, and the 12, will come with their respective dice. So again, I'm going to be putting this challenge up in a binder set with 12 envelopes, 12 challenges, all the dice that are needed that will be included along with the colored binder. I will have 9 binders listed I'm not sure if I'll have them listed by the end of the day, but we'll try to get as many listed as possible. They'll all be listed by tomorrow. And then you will get 12 additional trackers that are A6 friendly. Now, again, they do not go in the binder unless you want to cut them down specifically to a size, if you can do that. But they do have the holes in here so that you can actually put them in the binder and keep track if you have to take any of the money out for any given reason. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and suggestions about that, please just let me know in the comment section down below. Another item that's going to be coming on board is our binder here, which I only have 3 of these binders, y'all. And so this is going to be for you to build your own challenges. So I'm going to allow you to choose up to 6 challenges, and I will cut those and put those in with 6 envelopes. You will also get 6 trackers as well for this, and you will be getting the binder. So this will be a build your own binder set. If I don't have a specific tracker in stock that you would like to have, just message me and I will work with you to create that tracker. We kind of took a little bit of a break doing trackers, but we're going to jump back on it and get some more trackers made. That way you have a bigger variety of trackers that you can choose from. But with that given and being said, if we don't have one specifically that you want, or you want a custom tracker, maybe something with someone's name on there and have like little birthday cakes, for example, when Jaya has her birthday, obviously it's a Chihuahua mine, but I can do a little paw print with the name Jaya at the top of the tracker, and I can go ahead and custom make that tracker for you. So that won't be any additional cost if it comes in the binder. I will be putting up a listing for custom trackers as well, and I will be working with you if you decide you want a custom tracker. And those trackers, if they're sold individually, will be a little bit more than the normal trackers that I sell, but it won't be too much more. If it is in this binder and you want a custom tracker, I won't charge you any additional fee. So with that being said, that is the second item that we're going to be putting in our shop this week as well. And I just want to touch base real quick and let y'all know there is a possibility that I may be going to my mother's house for this coming Christmas. My mother is not doing well in health. She does have bone cancer. She is in the end stages of bone cancer. She didn't get very good news this last doctor visit. They are working currently on some paperwork and all, and they are going to be leaving me as the executive of their estate in their house. So all this time I'm looking to move, and all this time I'm looking to put a down payment towards a house and things of that nature when it comes said and done. When my parents end up passing, both of my parents are in not so good of health, and I'm hoping that they can hang on as long as possible. But given the circumstances and things that are going on right now, if and when they do pass, I will end up with their house. So the insurance will pay most of the house off. It will have probably a max out of 6 years if anything is to happen in a sudden situation, or I can turn into the house where I walk in and I don't owe anything other than the HOA fees and the taxes on the house per year. So I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do right now concerning that situation, because I'm hoping that my parents hold on as long as humanly possible, obviously, and I'm hoping to get more years out of them. Fingers are crossed for that. But in the instance that something happens with my mom, since the news is not good, she's got a lot of medical conditions, she's on full oxygen right now and things of that nature, the house is immediately going to go in my name when she passes. But my father's still in the house, and he's going to need a lot of help. He's had many strokes, and he's had a heart attack, and he's just needing some assistance and help. So even though I was thinking about moving out of state, moving to here, moving to there, it looks like until things are in a different situation, I may be moving in the direction of where my parents live, which is only about 3 hours away from my house. So they need the help right now. They need the consistency of somebody being there to help them to make meals and make sure things are done and the laundry's done and things of that nature. And they don't want somebody I should say, in their house that they don't know and that they cannot trust. So with that being said, I'll keep you updated on that backside of things. But owning a home is going to be more of a possibility now than I thought. I was assuming I was going to be putting a down payment towards a house. It looks like I'll still be working on the down payment towards a house, but that will be actually a payment towards paying off my parents' mortgage, whatever would be left. that I would need to pick up and make sure it was taken care of, because the last thing I want to do is have one of my parents pass away and the other one not be able to afford the house on their own, and I'm not going to let them lose their house. So with that being said, the 100 envelope challenge now is turning into a mortgage payoff, and that's where we stand right now. So I will keep you guys in a loop on what's going on. I just got this information just the other day, so I'm not really happy about what the comeback was on the doctor concerning my mom's medical conditions and health, but at the same time, you know, I've got to step in as the child that has to be out there and looking out for my parents. So again, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, I'll leave it down in the comment section down below. I hope everybody has a wonderful Monday. My throat is really sore. Jessica made me some hot tea. We're getting ready to jump on the rest of the laundry. We got one more day of laundry rotation so we can get everything put away. And yeah, that's what we're doing for today. So we're going to be super busy, that and homeschool. By the way, just wanted to also let you all know, Danya did not make the team this year. And I think the problem with this was a lot of the freshmen from this year who are moving into the sophomore position tried out for the team, and they took most of the junior varsity spots. Danya's super bummed about it, but I'm going to look into getting her on a cheerleading team here in our local area currently right now, and get her ready and pumped up for next year so that she can make the team, whether it's here or down where my parents live. So there you go. There's all the news that we have for you today. We'll talk to you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.